Here's a topic that you're probably never going to even hear being brought up. Um, to give you an example, the power of energy that other people carry that you'll never meet, you never know, and you never will. Um, Musicians, for example, whatever your favorite music is, or your favorite group, your favorite artist, the probability of you meeting these people is very low because you generally don't meet these people because they have active lives and they have security and such. Unless you win a contest or you're in a concert, you get a backstage pass, whatever it is, then you might meet them. But the whole premise of this video is to bring up something that you wouldn't even think about. If you think about the music that you listen to, you don't know these people. You never met them. You never will. I mean, they're strangers to you in the sense that you don't personally know them. You know their name and all the fame and everything, but fame is an illusion. Art is reality. That being said, these people make music that bring other people together that they will never meet. They're sharing their energy, their talent, and they're recording it and putting it out. Now, once it's out there, like for example, let's say that you have a strained relationship with your father or your mother or whatever, but you guys share certain interests, and some of those interests are these songs. So this song was created by a person and people you've never met and you probably never will. And the people who recorded it, you don't even know their names, you just know the artist's name. And they're responsible for creating an energy that generates an experience that brings you together with your parents or whomever it is you have a strained relationship with. And in that moment, because of a stranger creating the catalyst that allows that experience to happen, you get to create moments with your family members that perhaps would never have happened if it wasn't for these strangers creating these beautiful energies called music. Isn't that cool? Now, here's something even just much cooler than that. When you go to a rock concert or you're out in the park or just, out shopping and you get that feeling like the air, the atmosphere is just electric. You feel so happy. That's because that's a collective from all of the energies that surround you, not just human beings, but the trees, the elements, everything that you're vibing off of. And it's because of these people that you don't even know that they're unconsciously sending this stuff to. That is what is responsible for creating the atmosphere. Now, like if you go to a music concert, that's when it's really palpable. That's when it's really visceral and surreal because it isn't just you in the audience and the band on stage that's creating that energy, because then it would be dead and lifeless. Where that real intensity comes from is the size of the crowd, the amount of people there. The band sends out the energy, the crowd picks it up and sends it right back to the band, but at the same time, they're sending it to everybody else. So it's going out in waves, multi-directional waves in every direction. Now, consider when you go to a concert to see an artist that you love. Let's say the crowd is 100,000 people. Now, you all share a common interest in that moment, that you're actually sending your love to the artists on stage because you love their music and you love them and all that stuff. Now, when you're in that crowd and everybody's cheering and laughing and having a great time, it feels like you could literally leap out of your skin because the positivity and the high vibration is so visceral, palpable, and surreal. It's literally tangible, right? And this is because of the people on stage that you don't know them personally, but they're generating an energy that creates a catalyst that these audience members are absorbing, such as yourself, and you're amplifying it and sending it back, and then the band sends it back to you, and you're sending it to each other, and you're vibing off of this stuff. That is the power of a collective consciousness, that you have the ability to spread throughout the world. And the cool thing is that people that you don't know, that you never met and you never will, and you don't know their names, are responsible for creating these energies that formulate the experiences that bring people together. How freaking cool is that? Think about it. Even songs from the 40s or 50s when artists are no longer alive, but the music carries on forever. The legacy of their energy will always carry on as long as you play their music. If you think of like Otis Redding, Wilson Pickett, I mean, I can go on for hours, man. All of these wonderful, wonderful artists that, had the courage to share their talents and showcase their abilities and send it out to the world. How many people who never met Otis Redding love his music, and because of this guy and the musicians that recorded it, that you never knew their names and you never knew them, these are strangers, that they created an energy called music that allowed you to formulate experiences to bring you all together. Like, let's say you're having a fight with your family members, but once this music plays, that's all forgotten. And everybody just, puts that aside and just has a great family moment because of somebody that you never met that's not even alive anymore, but their energy continues on because energy never dies. And they're responsible for the coming together of your family because of the element of music and the power of music and the healing properties that it has. There are several universal languages in life. One is music. One is love, one is food, one is sex, one is fashion. You don't have to speak Chinese or Korean or English to understand what love is. When somebody hugs another, it's a universal language. Food is a universal language. You put it in front of you, you like it, you eat it. Music. Music affects people on a level that is beyond cellular. And a lot of other things. Life is a universal language if you really open yourself up to receive it. So just bringing up a very odd topic, but it's true. Think how much credit you must give these people for creating these energies called music that not only made you feel great in times of maybe sorrow or depression, but this is the reason why fans are very indebted to the artists for that reason, because their music helps you so much, or you feel like you owe them something. But also, these people create something called music that help you bring you and your family together, or friends or whatever, and create amazing memories that now you refer to, through your memories that from the past that make you feel good even to this day, all because of people that you never met. And you can continue to listen to their music even long after they've left the earth. That is the power of energy. That's what I say. Your energy is limitless. See, you're not going to hear topics like this because nobody brings up this stuff because it doesn't occur to them. But when you're in a crowd, you go to a rock concert or music concert and you feel that energy, it isn't just coming from the band. The band is the catalyst, but the audience is what amplifies that stuff. And they spread it around. You can feel like your happiest moments of your life, all because of strangers in the crowd. You don't even know who they are. But they're all tapped into the same vibrational environment. Elation, joy, happiness, excitement, all just vibing it, man. Sending it out, receiving it, sending it back. That's the power that human beings carry. Think about it for a minute. When was the last time you went to a concert to see an artist you really enjoy, you had a bad time, unless something happened in the crowd, or maybe there was a mechanical function on stage or something. Something went wrong, But 9 times out of 10, if you go to a show that you're paying big money to see an artist you love, you're going to have a great time. And you don't even know these people personally. You go see them and off you go, and they just get on their bus and go down the road to the next tour, to the next gig, to the next venue. But you're so indebted to them because they're sharing their energy, and it's the freaking coolest thing. I just brought it up because I figured it's something you never hear, and it's something you really need to know. Just give thanks to everybody, for contributing their energy in those moments and participating in those experiences because they made that energy of that experience what it was, not just the band and the artist, the people too. Or if you're sitting in your room alone, you're listening to the artist, then it's all the people that recorded that record and the producers and the engineers and all of it. They're all responsible for that final product. There's a lot that goes into making records, man. Trust me. There is.